Hey there, it's Loki Junda. We're going to be trying out some, not trying out, but we are going to be trying to get past our 20-minute mark on, or not past, but to the 20-minute mark on one tower defense. Now, I have not, I think the farthest I've gotten was, now 12 minutes. I don't think I've hit 13 minutes, but we're going to start out with this. Try this for a little bit, or a while. We'll see how it goes, but maybe switch to some other roguelites or any other suggestions that come about. We're just gonna kind of see how the night takes us. Alright, now I do believe that Pulse is one of the best early starting ones, but I want to try specifically what Oomph has been saying, so I'm going to wait till we get Force. I want to try that. We're going to go just Force and prioritize money, Force, and only after we get Force to at least level 6 will we then maybe try to add in attack speed. And then later on, maybe another thing, but I want to see how far we can just build out just Force. And money and Force upgrades are all we are going to focus on to start. And I do wish the sound didn't cut out on this one when I clicked out of the window. But it does, so we just have to bear with that for now. Okay, so we have Force and a money one here. I intentionally did not, or saved 500 so that I could get 2 things on this first one. Let's see here. Alright, we got another Force and a bounty. I'm going to prioritize the Force, even though I really think I probably should have done the bounty. One of the problems is I feel like I don't get enough Force ones later on. And it really stops me from being able to level it up fully. Maybe I'll hit that before I really start pouring into income up. Or here where I don't have Force, so there we go. Okay. Again, no Force. Just oh wait, no, we do have a Force. I think we'll hit 500 though. And then that'll hit us at get us to the next tier, I think. Yep. Yeah, I'll definitely be able to hit this too. And I very well may stay playing this until I hit at least the 20-minute mark, and might even just try a few different builds after that. We'll see how it goes. If anyone has any suggestions or requests for any, maybe, I don't do as many tower defense games as Oomph does generally, but I've been playing them more lately. But any roguelikes they think might be interesting, feel free to suggest them, and I may look into that for later tonight. As some folks may know, primarily I enjoy horror games, but we are really trying to kind of make each channel have its own kind of thing. So for now, we're going to try and stick with tower defense, light strategy, and roguelikes for the main channel here, because that seems, at least as for going, it's Tower Dominion really is what most folks here like. Like to see more force show up as well, but I did say that I'd start hitting attack speed once I got that, so let's see if I can make that income. Seems like it's going fairly well so far. Maybe he was right after all. I'm tempted to start with Pulse, but I think for now I want to hold off, maybe save up and try one of the Cannon, perhaps. See how that works out. Might actually start doing some re-rolls. Income. Alright, we could do Cannon. Yeah, let's try that. Hit a re-roll. Alright, and then maybe we can... I don't think we're going to get this attack speed here. Ooh, yes, another force. And we'll also get this one. I would love... I've never actually gotten it to level 3. That damn force is like a machine gun now. Alright, I think next time I'm going to re-roll after initial purchases. Okay, good. Going pretty well. Yeah, I don't want to reroll every time. Will reroll every other one, I think. 25% damage increase. I might not be able to pass up on that. Not getting any more cannons either. But we are doing pretty well so far. Might hit my record here. If we make it to 13 minutes, I think that'll be my record. And bounty up. We have another cannon. That. This is such an addicting and simple game. I'm actually working on, just for trying to learn, because I've always wanted to make a game, I'm working on a similar kind of thing like this, just to kind of use this as a template to learn the basics of tower defense game design. Got a few ideas for twists I can add onto this. It's coming along fairly well. It's been a while since I did any programming or game design type stuff, but it's coming back to me. Okay, I think I want damage increase. I need damage increase. Uh-oh. Nope, not yet. Damn. Yeah, 1258. Alright, we'll try again. No, we have nothing there as a good weapon. Alright, we'll try force again. Income. So I need to diversify my weapons a little bit before I get to like that, at least right around that 10-minute mark. Alright, force, bounty increase. Should have hit bounty first. No force here. Not looking very promising. I kind of want to try at some point doing just something like field and then just defense, and seeing if I can get to the point where I can just tank, as the tower, just tank the hits and let field and those kind of AoE things just take care of everything. But I want to hit 20 minutes first. Okay, well, hopefully I'll get enough to snag this right before the turnover. Yes. Yes. There we go. We have it. That will really help out. Okay, 500. We still don't have force showing up at all. I still want to try that, get force to level 2 before we switch to anything else. So money, force to 2, and then switch it up. We're just not getting any of these. This isn't going to work out too well if I don't get one soon. Yeah, I've already taken it. A hit or two. Alright, still no force, so here, I'm going to switch to adding pulse in. That at least. Yeah. Good thing I did. Wasn't gonna work without doing that, I don't think. Okay, let's see. Yes, please. Really getting too much good around here. Not anticipating this run is gonna beat my record. Yeah, I expect this is about to end soon. Try and make it. If I can get one of these to 2. That generally is the turnaround. Getting one of these to level 2 really just owns up for a while, so speed, pulse. Yeah, I should probably start putting in damage too. Here, give me a lot of the pulse that I have not seen forced ever. Yeah, let me try it. It says heavily slowed. That might be useful. Don't seem to really be getting what I was wanting. So we pivot. Armor up, cannon, attack speed. Sure, let's do cannons. Yeah, this is looking like it might be ended soon. Come on. More bounty, that can't hurt. Pulse. Attack speed. Yeah, what the hell, why not? I guess we're just kind of going for everything. Attack speed. Sure. Got enough. Guess I might as well start putting in some of these other things here. Armor and HP. This is definitely the most diverse build I've ever done in this so far. Stuck on, I always try, I don't like to do that too often. Probably very much to my detriment. This time, we weren't going to make it anyway. Hey there, B. We've been joined by Oofy Boo. Oh, is it? I can resolve that momentarily. Faster. Harder. Poison here. Alright, let me get that just a little bit down. How's that? Did that help out a little bit? Damn. Alright, try again. Okay, we got force this time, income. Yeah, and tried to go with your force suggestion that last time, and I just got no forces to upgrade. I got like one extra one, and then never saw it again. Yeah, but I didn't get any of them, so I just said, screw it, I'm gonna just get everything I can. Alright, and see, yeah, no force here. Alright, income, no force. I'm going to put into pulse. Bounty up. That should give us enough to get this force. Damn, see, we're already taking hits. I don't like that at all. There we go. Yeah, Pulse 1 doesn't do as well. Significantly better, even just one more into it, because then it can fire two different things. Nothing important here, unfortunately. Yeah, this isn't looking good. Not a good start on this one either. We had that. Oh. I don't think we're going to get enough for that bounty reward, but we can see. Damn. Checking my email to see if I got accepted into playtest I requested on Steam. I have not yet, but I'm impatient. Sometimes the playtests on Steam are really awesome to get in, and sometimes the games are not even borderline playable. Don't know why they do the playtest for those ones. Alright, income, and nothing. Maybe I should just try field 2. Good. Yeah. I don't think I'm getting enough income and bounty ups to do well in the long run on this one. So I could have really used this. I probably just should have not bought these, but I'm dumb sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna save up for this. Ooh, that definitely put me to where I could get that. There we go. Alright, we're good for at least 10 minutes now, I think. Alright, now I think I'll start putting into attack speed. Oh, field 2, I forgot, yeah. Might as well see if I can get field 2, level 2, and see how well that works. Not anticipating much, but I may be surprised. Field for the next level of that. Ooh, there we go. Pulse up as well. Maybe maximizing the number of things you get to level 2 is an angle that works well. Try that. I'll see if I can get field to level 2, and then I will pick another thing. Or perhaps I'll also just do cannon as well. I might want to... Not liking this too much. Alright, give me field and cannon. Field. Attack speed. That'll do. Some health regen. Yeah, just not seeing that is very feasible. Doesn't look like it does enough damage with enough range. Let's do that. Try and go a little tanky, see if that helps us. Oh shit. Yep. God, like, defense doesn't really seem like it works at all, either. At least not for me. So we're going to pause for 1 second here. I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that. Really wish there wouldn't be such a delay with the music starting on this one. The silent moments get to me. Okay, bounty up. We'll have enough for force. Now I was really hoping it'd get enough to get this. Well, not hoping, actually. I thought it would, but looks like I was mistaken. Maybe. There we go. Oh, nice. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do this and this, though. Definitely not. Oh, damn it. 2 forces and I'm not going to be able to get them. I'll have to do 1. At least. Now I need to really focus on the monies upgrades. I've missed a few waves of that now. But I think it's acceptable. The past few times I've made it near my record, I've had plenty of money and still died before I could spend it. Fire, huh? Probably do attack speed up here. I'm really curious to see what all comes up with the full release on this one. Playing this has definitely been motivation for me. It's been a long time since I did any kind of programming stuff. I used to do it for a job for a little while, but I have not for probably about 5-6 years. I feel my technical skills have been slipping, and I want to reclaim them. Even not long ago, what was it? I was watching somebody just doing a video of them, I don't know, it was a pre-recorded live, which I do think those are kind of odd. But they were just like live streaming them going through the process of decompiling a game and trying to make everything readable, I guess. It was a little interesting to watch. A little dry, but watching somebody actually try and do that process is not something I've really seen before. However aware I may be of the general idea of what has to happen for that. Yes. I was worried I wasn't going to hit that. You still there, Oomph, working on your 3D modeling? I see. We are getting a good amount of these now. Ooh, looks like it'd be fun. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford it this time, but... Oh, maybe that's what it is. Guess we'll do a little damage up there. Okay, that's what... Okay. I'm realizing this now. Every weapon of force type adds to this. I am what they used to call a boob for not realizing that sooner. So it definitely makes sense to go ahead and just literally buy every force weapon. Not just the one that is force. Alright, I'm learning, and I'm willing to bet that that's what you meant before. And I was not realizing it. Because I'm already about to hit level 3, and I've never hit level 3 on that before. Just from... Yeah, sometimes I am a moron. There we go. And what do I get on? All damage is increased by 25% on the next one. This one's force too, but... Yeah, not but. If I get the money for it, I'll do it. Alright, looks like we have a decent chance of hitting a record for me here. Damn, nothing with force. Not happy about that. Guess I might as well hit that. 12:58 is my record currently. So hitting 13 minutes is all I need. Yeah, definitely looks like we're hitting that record. Hey, maybe we're gonna hit 20 minutes. Take that income. Back speed up. None of this nonsense. Ooh, here we get this one. 77 of 100. Yeah, we're gonna get level 3 before long, I think. I'm betting if we can manage to get that level 3, that we will succeed. And get to 20 minutes. But I'm not going to claim that unless we get there. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. I don't like this. This isn't looking good. I need a reroll. I would like to hit this. Come on, 800. Damn it. 15,000. Definitely never seen that before. Yeah, I'm not getting it now either. There's that. 99. We're almost there. 15 minutes, less than 5 minutes to go. Alright, there we go. There's something with force. Cannon. There we go. I feel like we have a very solid chance of hitting 20 minutes now. I wouldn't mind getting one of these legendary ones at some point. Now I'm getting nervous again. Starting to think this is... Oh, man. But I think I'm, like, maxed out on that. Maybe I should try and work on, like, fire. Oh, it's slowing down here. Because I didn't buy any HP upgrades, so I think every time a level went up here, we got more. But I haven't been paying attention close enough to say that for absolute certain. I guess not, never mind. been a long time since I could read the Cyrillic alphabet. Alright, 1 minute left. I think we got this. Unless this last minute's extra brutal and I'm just not prepared. Yeah, this ain't looking too great. But we might be able to pull through. Almost 2, 1. There we go. That is my first success on completing the demo of One Tower Defense. There's going to be PvP multiplayer. How is that going to work? Are you going to like send out your waves? Interesting. I guess we're going to go back to the main menu. So now we get to decide. Do we just keep doing this again? See if we can recreate that success with maybe something else. So we did force, and now I know how it works a little better. Let's screw around and try toxic and see how this goes. I know this is a bad one to start with in the first place. Just doesn't have, as far as like the starting weapons, really force and pulse are the only ones that seem to be able to handle the waves without getting hit. Yes, thank you. I've tried some of the other ones before and you always get hit. They just don't have the damage and the range needed to, or attack speed, to not at least take some damage in these early waves. But now that I more understand this whole thing here, let's see how, if we can make this work. Maybe do toxic and regen. I guess we're just not getting toxic to start out with, so that's going to be problematic. Might have to give this a few tries to see. Definitely not a strong start. Yeah, really. I want to try, though. We're going to see if we can we're going to see. If I get lucky enough, maybe, and get another acid right away, maybe something will happen here. Try this a few times. Maybe try acid, see if anything, we can get any kind of momentum with it. If not, then maybe switch to ice, see if we have any luck. And then, if that isn't working, at that point, maybe we can try switching games. Damn, see? There's just... I guess I would have to try and go for attack speed. With the hope that I could get it to attack just fast enough to keep me alive. One extra round. Though I feel like it's unlikely. Oh, here we go, but I don't know that we're going to make it. We're not going to make it. Son of a... Alright, we just got to get lucky enough. I don't know, someone pointed out that free-to-play Disfigure game. It's a grim dark roguelike. Came out 2023. Seems like it's been getting quite regular updates. Not opposed to trying free games out. One game I have been... I love the demo for, and I haven't played much. Oh, I haven't even bought it yet. It's out in early access, is Winnie's Hole. Kind of hoping that we would get a key for that one. But we didn't. I want to make Toxic work. Come on. We need to have Toxic. We have to have it come the next time, or this is definitely not going to work. It's got to be now. Now. And we don't have it. We're done. It's going to keep doing this until we get at least 2... I guess this time we'll try ice. But we're going to do this until we at least get 2 toxic within the first 3 rounds. Just to see if it's a viable way to go. Which I guess we can do with ice too. Because ice again has its slowing effect, but it still just doesn't quite have what it needs to persist on its own without at least a couple upgrades in the early stages. And good. And then we can also get this. I should have done bounty first again. I wasn't thinking. Got too excited. See what the bonuses are here. Tower health heals. Oh, this is a regen build. Okay. Alright, I want to go income and hope that I can also hit this. That might be too greedy of me, and I might have made a mistake. So close. Hey, but it's right here anyway. Tower health increased by 5. Okay, so that's where it is. So some of the levels do increase tower health. So it's good to know that ice is focused on kind of I don't know necessarily tanky, but definitely defensive in nature. 200 more, come on. Good. There we go. Alright, one more, and then we get that 5,000 health. No, we're not getting it this time here. I like this concept here. There we go. Alright, now we got the extra power, health. How about regen is what we're working on that one. An interesting idea. As I said before, just as something to do as practice and to learn something new. I'm trying to make kind of a clone of this game on my own. And I've thought of some things that ideas I like to just try it out on my own. Mainly I pick ideas where I think it's an interesting problem to try and solve, to learn something from it. So I've got some ideas for this, but general idea, I'm going with the same concept of you have one tower that you're going to get upgrades for and do and have enemies come from the sides. So total rip-off, but I'm not doing it to release it or anything. I'm just trying to have fun and learn something. Just as Oomph is messing around, just trying to make models. He won't go along with my idea that we should compete and both try and make a tower defense game and then let the subscribers play them and vote on who had the better game. Which I think would be a fun idea, but I like to make I make competitions out of too many things, I think. Definitely. Yeah, this one's not going too well now either. It doesn't attack fast enough. We're going to try again, because I really want to go with Toxic and hope we get enough of that, and then we'll see. Attack speed of poisoned enemies reduced. Toxic ticks deal more damage if enemies also ignited or frozen. Oh, so Toxic really is set. Poison enemies explode and infect other enemies. It is almost set as not a primary one, but specifically to be used in concert. Especially like once you get to level 2, it doesn't do anything if you don't have any other damage types. Still, I want to see if we can get at least 2 Toxic in the first 3 rounds of items, just to see if it even works at all. Because Ice at least got a little farther. Of course. Nope. That means it's over with. I'm just really stubborn. I want to try and start with only that one. I suppose if I used anything else, and then also the Toxic, it would let us start off a lot stronger and help carry us through those earlier waves. But since Toxic does work with Frozen, maybe I really should try and do ice and toxic or fire and toxic and see how that works out. Yeah, definitely not getting this one in time. Very close, though. Yeah, once I finally get acid, 2 acids within the first couple, if that doesn't work, I'll give up on doing that one. Ice just works, I mean, not nearly as good as Force, but so much better than Toxic has been. Alright, okay, still nothing else there. Oh wait, I'm blind as hell. Right here. There we go, we got our 5,000 health. Now, pretty soon, we don't have too many waves before we start getting overcome. I think we got to like 6 minutes last time. So I'm thinking I really need to hope I get enough speed increase here to help out a lot. Nah, yeah, looks like it ain't gonna cut it. Here. That might help us get a little further along with it. As much as I didn't want to do that, still want to see. I want to build up ice a lot more. And it doesn't seem to be working too well just on its own. Yeah, I definitely probably should have. There we go. There's something about me that doesn't like to get the defensive ones too much, and it's not great. I'm like, I'll just wait until I get level 2 of ice. I don't think I'm going to make it there, though. But we'll see. If I get one more force, though, I'll be good for a while. We just carry through on that. Less damage. Oh, that field is good there. Pulse attacks gain +1 bounce. Each consecutive hit on same target increases pulse damage. I only just started, I guess, really looking at those level bonuses on that stuff. Probably why it took me so long to finally get to the point where I could clear the 20 minutes. About halfway to level 2 on that. A little bit more there. That is half damage reduction. Does seem really good, especially for level 1, not requiring all that much. Come on, give me more frost stuff. There we go. Alright, we got our 1% regen now. And where's fire at? Fire weapon is 1% more damage. Burn damage increased for every second enemy ignited. The next one is slowed enemies take 50% more damage from all forces. What healed me? I got this, and it like immediately healed me. Or was it something else? No. Why does the 8% damage heal me? Is that supposed to happen? I've never noticed that. I need to pay a little more attention. I can be very oblivious, it seems. No, I'm saying when I buy the damage thing, it doesn't heal me a little bit, it jumps up like a lot. It's much more than just the regen. See, watch my health here. Oh, it didn't do it that time. But I was watching and I clicked it and it like jumped up like a third of the way before. I didn't think that was the regen doing that. Could be mistaken. Ooh, I can do 100. Should I do 100 and see? Definitely, I don't think I need it. At least I don't right now. I probably will in the future. This is working out pretty well so far here. Not too worried about getting force here to level 2 because it's just extra damage for force projectiles. So I really do want to get ice up to 3. That's kind of the goal of this run for me. So we're over halfway there. I do wish it said, though, is armor just like a flat damage reduction? Like every armor you have just takes 1 damage away from what they would do, or is there something else with it? More complicated formula. I feel like this could carry me for a little while. That was probably a mistake. But I have 1% heal per second. So having that much life means I heal pretty well. Yeah, so the more power health I have in general, I could just do that. And if you have that 1%, you just stack it up and up, then you just heal through everything. That could be probably a decent strategy. I mean, it seems like it's might be working right now. Yeah, you know what the hell, let's try that. I feel like we're doing well to a point to where we are in the last 5 minutes, we can kind of just experiment a little bit. I think I'm going to get to this one this round. Oh, I did. Alright, one more, and it's right here. Or it could be here. Oh man, I don't think I'm going to get 15,000. I'm going to try and hold out. Try this legendary weapon. Definitely looks like I'm not making it. There we go. We got ice to level 3. I do. I think that's it. Focus on getting 1 to level 3. The best you can is how you succeed in getting to the 20-minute mark. Yeah, yeah, I noticed that I hadn't been getting an incomer bounty there. But I do think it's pretty safe to say I probably don't have to buy anything else to beat it. Because what, I'm healing, every second 270 plus all my other healing ones I got. So I'm healing like 300 a second. So I mean, I don't know how much damage these things are doing to me, but I feel like they're not, I know for a fact they're not hitting me for more than 300-400 a second. Really hoping Northwind was going to spawn this last time, not get it for the last minute. Damn. That way. It's all good. Alright, so that means we beat it with Force at level 3. This is beating it with Ice at level 3. So then what we still have, Pulse, Fire, Toxic, and Field. Toxic, Pulse, Fire. I do feel like Toxic is going to be the trickiest one. Or the one that's going to require supplemental damage earlier on than anything else. Hope this doesn't like one-shot me or something. It's a lot of colorful numbers. There we go. Back to main menu. Let's do it again. Alright, we got fire and field. So we're gonna go fire this time. I'm gonna do it until I beat it with every damage type at level 3 individually. I don't think there's enough to get all of them to level 3 in one run. Not yet. For the demo, it ends at 20 minutes. When the full game releases, I can only imagine there will be a lot more. But this is a free demo, so it just goes to 20 minutes. That's why I'm playing around with like the different builds to see how viable they are to get to that 20-minute mark. Since it took me a little while, but I finally beat that recently. So tonight, actually. I'm not sure if you had joined at that time or not. And I'm not sure if there's let me see, is there a actual release date yet? I'm not sure. Oh, April 28th. So next month this is supposed to come out. Oh, not paying attention. Yeah, fire. I might have done alright had I been paying attention enough. Early enough. It looks like it's catching up, but it might not do it in time. Might have messed up too much, being mildly distracted. Let's see. Alright, that's too much this early. I'm not going to be able to get there. Oh, 1% damage per fire skill point. Does that mean we're doing like over 100% more damage once we get to level 3? Because it's 100 skill points to get to that. And does it keep adding on after you max it out at level 3? Yeah, I think if I don't get a health regen soon, I'm gonna be in a little bit of trouble. Might even just... I'm doing it because I feel out of necessity when I'm trying things like fire, because it doesn't fire fast enough just going with that, with what I'm hoping to do. So I'm trying, if I increase it a little bit, I'm hoping it'll give me that slight edge. It's kind of my thinking on it. You very well may be right. I think attack speed works really well with force, but I'm not so sure about the other ones. I might just supplement with force. It might be too late though. Yeah. Okay, what do we have? Fire, toxic. Alright, I'm gonna try toxic again, because I don't think it's gonna work. And it's really gonna depend on getting another toxic or another acid almost immediately. Damn it. I might just have to do like toxic and fire in concert, and because this one's going to work better with a supplement as a supplement to one of the others anyway. And there we go. Well, let's just see if we can... Yeah. Just doesn't work. Doesn't work. I guess we're going to try field, because we've done these other two already. I think that it's 4% for 500. Then the 1500. Yeah, I think I think that's what it was. Or it was 18%. God, yeah, I haven't been paying that much attention. I should start writing the numbers and keeping track of that. But it's not, that's not the, yeah, it's 4% on the 500. Attack speed is generally something I do when I have the extra, if I have extra money from what I'm trying to do. See, level 1, enemies do 50% less damage. That's a really good level 1 to me. I mean, it sounds like it anyway. A flat half damage. I'm nervous I won't actually get enough money in time to get that. Yeah, it's 1 armor for 500. Alright, no field there. Hopefully we'll make it at least far enough to start paying more that I can relook at the upgrade percentages and stuff for the higher level attack speeds. And I know the damage is like 4, 8. More than 8? If that's the case, then the higher ones really aren't worth it. So that doesn't sound right. Oh wait, this is a field one. I don't have the money for it though. Well, that sucks. I don't think I have seen the legendary attack speed. If it popped up, I didn't hover over it to notice. Ah, shit, I need another field. Ah, crap. It just didn't happen quick enough. Alright, let's see. We can try pulse this time. So far, force works out pretty well to get to the 20 minutes. Ice did, but I did have to supplement force after a couple minutes in. But then once I got it going, I didn't need to focus so much on that. So maybe force is just so good that you use it to supplement any of the other ones and you're golden. For early game, anyway. Early enough to get you past the hump for the other ones. Like, for streaming on it, it's just me and Oomph. He started this channel a while ago, years ago, primarily doing World of Warcraft stuff. And then he ended up getting a lot of, like, Tower Dominion kind of blew up for him, and then I started helping him out with just random thing. Well, mainly horror stuff is what I did. That's why all the horror stuff's on the channel. That's pretty much all me. And then we're trying to do something, or just kind of send our different genres to specific channels. So we're switching the horror stuff elsewhere. So on this one, if I'm doing anything, it's going to just be like tower defense, light strategy, or roguelike stuff. That's kind of what we're trying to focus with on this one for now. And I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing here. But yeah, it's just me and him. Two of us. No, good, good. Field and... Damn it. I want the income. Probably not a wise choice. But it'll help me. I'll at least be able to get this here. Easy enough. I have tried to get Oomph to do more co-op game stuff, but his schedule is not conducive to that. He goes to bed early, like an elderly. But we are old, so I guess it makes sense. I do need to try out the New Borderlands 4 DLC, though. They added a new character. Haven't even looked into it all. Man, I'm not nearly good enough for this. Shit, I still haven't even... I'm out almost 5 minutes and I still haven't hit level 1, or got to level 2 with the pulse. Or I guess, yeah. Son of a bitch. Come on. Give it to me. Nothing. Yeah, because if it's 500 for 4% damage increase, then 1500 for 8% damage increase. That's wasted 500. Damn it. Alright, what do we have? Fire, pulse. We can do fire or pulse. I was just doing pulse, it wasn't working too hot. We'll do pulse one more time. And we're probably getting close to calling it. I just realized I've been playing this one game, this demo, for almost 2 hours straight now. Damn it. It's important to get the second pulse early on, I think. Because then you get at least fire 2 projectiles at once, and that's quite a significant plus. The other plus is I do think this is the best early game weapon, because it does go through them. And it seems to clear it even easier than Force does in the early waves. Alright, not going good. There we go. They're talking about the stairs and platforms and the flying enemies and stuff. I'm really curious to see, because I can only imagine someone doing this as a full game. I mean, it already claims like PvP and stuff. That seems interesting, but they've got to come up with more variations, I'd imagine. I'm really curious to see what those end up being. on, give me one more pulse. There we go. Now we get that attack speed increase. Yeah, that's 4%. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Not giving me any more. Come on. Yeah, 12% attack speed. That one adds up. That's right. So then you have 500 for 4%. So 5 times 3, 15 and 12. But the damage one does not seem to. There we go. See how fast we can get these, because that's what the bonus is here. Pulse weapons have 1% increased attack speed per pulse skill point. So it's 100% attack speed increase when we have it maxed out at level 3. So I'm still not sure if the points beyond that count or not. Thunderbolt or Plasma. I think Thunderbolt will give me more. So I'm not entirely sure. I guess it's about the same. Pulse and Thunderbolt again. Doesn't look like I might. It looks like I might not make this one here. Or maybe I will. Come on. There we go. Oh, ice went up too. Nice. Perfect. That might be very good for me, because I'm not sure I'm going to be doing enough damage to stop from getting hit here soon. What is this extra pulse bounce going to be? I wonder if that's like a huge thing. plasma again. Cool. That gave me level 2 of field. That's a good one. Almost halfway to that. I want to see what this bounce is. So I really hope I make it. We're halfway there. As long as we keep getting some pulse weapons here coming up, I think we have at least a shot. Uh-oh, things are taking a turn. And no pulse. Run. Come on, man. Why are you doing me so dirty? And again, none. That shit sped it up. Damn. I guess that kind of worked for now. There we go, there's something. Over half, not quite there yet. And Oomph was talking about force with attack speed being machine guns. There's another... I'm gonna avoid these from now on because that should be at least 12. Uh-oh. Maybe I should buy this. Help a little bit. Oh, crap. Need more pulse weapons. They're just not coming at all, man. Craziness. We're at 12 minutes and I'm still not level 2. Doesn't seem promising. There we go. Now, what's this bounce doing? An extra range. And then we have stacked consecutive damage. It's nice. 91, we're almost to level 3, and then that's 100% increased attack speed, at least. If we get more other additional attack speed things, I'm wondering if we'll actually get to see how fast these pulse can actually fire. So this should also be like 40% damage increase. Yeah, there we go. Now I wonder if this is enough. I will say at this point, this is doing a lot better than even Force was at this point. I think Force was firing more heavily. There's a lot of fights because they're just getting killed at such distance. Yeah, if we succeeded this, I'm going to have to switch it up and go back to disagreeing with Oomph. But we'll see how this turns out. Yeah, we haven't had... I don't think we had to buy anything for the past couple minutes. Not worried at all about re-rolling. Got over 30,000. I'll re-roll just for fun. Ooh, attack speed. Yeah, Pulse might be a little trickier early mid-game, but better than Force. That's what I'm saying. Especially you go attack speed with it. This is the easiest these last couple minutes I've seen so far. Force is good, but I mean, there's a weak moment with Pulse where you really gotta try and push to get these levels up. but once you get past that weak moment with it, it's just... I mean, you're seeing this. They're not even getting hit by any of the field stuff. They haven't been. I'm gonna finish with 50,000 monies. I didn't check to see how much I had at the end of the last times, but I think I was spending them. I haven't even seen the legendary pulse thing yet. Have I? Yep, here we go. The end. Damn. That definitely killed that guy faster than anything else has. Well, shit. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to make sure I correct Oomph, who says force is where it's at. Force might be the easier one to kind of maintain throughout. I'm sticking with my original, or going back to my original statement. Pulse is the best starter weapon. It does have a weak moment shortly after in the early, like right before you get to the early mid part, I think. But push through if you manage to get there towards the end. Once you have like just pulse, that was completing it with the fewest levels in other damage types than any other time. Even when I went just force, I think I had more. When I went ice, I definitely had more because I did have to supplement with force in that early on game. Toxic I have had no luck with. Fire, minimal luck. I did get distracted on that one though, so that might just be my bad. And so I think the ones I have left to do are fire, toxic, and field. At this point I have done ice, force, and pulse. And that when I say I've done that, is I've beat the demo, got through all 20 minutes where I had that one specific thing prioritized and got it to level 3 by the end. And the other ones were generally just levels that came from the weapons that have multiple damage types. Even though I prioritized like force, a lot of weapons have force and fire, force and ice, things like that. So you want to prioritize damage type so you can level up those things over a specific weapon type. But yeah, so I hadn't beat the 20-minute demo before. We've done it 3 times tonight. I did not expect I was going to be playing this demo for over 2 hours, but here we are. At this point, I am going to call it a night. I was thinking I was going to get to maybe another game or two, but that did not happen. Next time I stream, I will probably continue this and try and do the other damage types, and I guess I'll just have a well thought out opinion on how to play this game by the time it comes out. So anyone that's here, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed any of this or got anything from it. And yeah, if you could like, comment, subscribe, any of that stuff, please join our Discord, stop by, say hello. We'd love to hear from you. And that's, I think, pretty much it. Just, yeah, thanks again. And y'all have a good night. Until next time, farewell.